Prismatic is the new subclass in the final shape, but to get the most out of it, you're going to need to do a little work after the campaign. Well, today, I'm going to go through all the details of how to unlock everything. That's your aspects, your fragments, your supers, your abilities, and your grenades for Prismatic in Destiny 2. Well, if you enjoyed the video, then subscribe for more Destiny 2 content, plus also like the video and turn on notifications to never miss an update. Okay, without further delay, let's dive in and find out how to unlock everything that you need for your Prismatic subclass. First of all, let's have a look at the campaign unlocks. So, at the end of the first mission in the Final Shape campaign, you're going to unlock the basics of Prismatic, and essentially you will get a starter kit. This includes some supers, some aspects, and a selection of fragments. So to get the most out of Prismatic, there's a little bit more work to do throughout the campaign, but also after the campaign too. So our starter kit includes the Facet of Ruin, the Facet of Purpose, the Facet of Protection, the Facet of Dawn, the Facet of Courage, and the Facet of Hope. So while these starter kits are good, you definitely want to seek out the rest of it to make Prismatic the best it can possibly be. Well, next up we've got the campaign unlocks. So first of all, the Facet of Bravery. This one can be found in the Ascent mission, and you want to look out for the plane as you're going up the mountain. So instead of running through it as you normally would, you want to go to the right, jump down, and there you will find the hidden chest. Next up we've got the Facet of Blessing. So you can find this one in the Descent mission, and it'll be placed next to the regular chests after the encounter. You shouldn't be able to miss this one. It's placed next to the regular rewards and designed for you to pick up in the campaign. Next we got the Facet of Devotion. This one is a hidden chest in the Descent mission, so after the boss fight you want to take the path avoiding the disappearing platforms, and you're going to find the hidden chest behind a pillar. Then we've got the Facet of Balance. So this one is in the Iconoclasm mission. This one is similar to Blessing, and I find it next to a rewards chest, and again it's designed for you to find throughout the mission. Next up we've got the Facet of Sacrifice. This one is also in Iconoclasm, so after the Ogre boss fight and before the Witness fight, you're going to find a chopped up war beast. So instead of going right where you normally go, you want to go left, then up through a tiny little hole, and keep going there, and you'll find the secret chest. Okay, that's it for the campaign unlocks. Next up we've got the post-campaign unlocks. So first of all, we're going to start with the aspects and abilities. So for the remaining aspects and abilities, you want to complete 2 post-campaign quests called Lost in the Light and Found in the Dark. So to get access to these quests, you're going to need to complete the Final Shape campaign. Then you want to complete the Destined Heroes Queens Part 1 quest, and then pick up the Found in the Dark and Lost in the Light quest from Ghost, and you're going to find Ghost in the Lost City. So finishing up Found in the Dark and Lost in the Light quests, they're going to give you your remaining supers, abilities, and aspects. Well, next up we've got the remaining fragments we're going to unlock through puzzles found on the Pale Heart. Each one is slightly different. We're going to go through them one by one. You have to complete a small environmental puzzle to get a key to drop from a mini-boss, and then use that key to unlock the Prismatic chest for a fragment. First of all, we've got the Facet of Command. This one can be found in the Divide, and you want to land at the impasse on the Pale Heart and follow the path on the screen. So when you get to the location here, jump through the window and you'll be able to pick up a Scorch Cannon. Use that Scorch Cannon on the icy rocks to blow them up. Then take out the orbs and load them into the machine next to the Scorch Cannon. Fill up both machines and that will cause Dread to appear. Then you want to kill them to get the key and use the key to unlock your Prismatic chest. Then we got Facet of Defiance. So start from the impasse this time. Go through the temple and make your way to the cave. Shoot the darkness orb outside and you'll get the shielded in darkness buff. Then you want to go inside the cave, activate the node and kill the enemies. The puzzle here is you need to shoot the eyes of suffering and then you can damage the dread enemies and then kill the mini boss to get the key and unlock the chest. Next up we got the Facet of Grace. So for this one you want to go to the Lost City and make your way through to where the Vanguard's table used to be and drop down the hole. Keep going and then you're going to get to an open area with 3 directions and you want to go to the right. So here you're going to find the prismatic chest, and you want to keep an eye out for the text on the left hand side saying omens appear. Some dread enemies are going to spawn in, and then you want to kill the omen. Then go back to where you came from and check the other locations from the central Lost City point, and you'll need to find 2 more omens. So go back, jump over the platforms and seek out the omen, kill them, again backtrack, follow on screen and find the 3rd and the final omen to kill. Once you've killed the 3 omens in this area, you want to go back to the central location and fight the mini-boss, kill them, get the key, and then unlock the chest. Next up we got the Facet of Mending. So for this one, you want to go to the Lost City and travel through and keep going until you get to the Lost City outskirts. So here we are looking for 4 lost ghosts. First one is found on a sign and it's sitting right on top there. It is fairly easy to miss. The next one is where we had to reflect the elements into the Hive Runes for Queen's Part 1. And you want to jump down to the platform and then double back to find the ghost on the box. Then you want to continue through the doorway and jump up to find another ghost. Then continue forward once again down on the grassy hill and jump up to the structure to find the final ghost. So once you've done this, you've then got an encounter at the bottom of the hill. We have to stand in a ring, shoot the enemies until a mini-boss appears, kill them, pick up the key, open the prismatic chest. Next up, the Facet of Justice. So finally, for the puzzles, you want to go to the landing zone and you want to make your way through to the refraction location on the Pale Heart. So keep going through the cave network until you get to the circular room, and here you can pick up a crystal and you can see 3 Hive Runes. So read the runes from top to the bottom, and when you pick up the crystal, runes are going to appear on the upper floor of the circular room, although they are obscured. It is possible to do solo, but it is much more difficult, so I'd recommend, doing it with a clanmate or a friend or someone on LFG or something like that. But you want to match the runes from the top to the bottom and place the crystal in the correct location with the corresponding hive symbol. So if you're doing this solo, it is possible to hold the crystal and peek out to see the runes, but to be honest, it is a little bit more difficult and it's quite awkward. But once you've done that, kill the enemies, get the key, and then open the prismatic chest. Okay, so next up we've got a new mechanic, and this is the memory vestiges. So we've got 2 types, memory vestiges of light and memory vestiges of darkness. To get these, you need to solve more puzzles on the Pale Heart in patrol zones. So first of all, we're going to start with the memory vestiges of darkness. You have to roam around the patrol zone, find chest puzzles, and then complete a little mini challenge. You're going to recognise the darkness chests because they're covered with thorns. Interact with the chest and then the puzzle will appear. And my preferred location for this was the impasse on the Pale Heart. You can find a few chests and then rotate between the puzzles, and here are the ones that I found. So the grenade challenge near the hand, that is a cave and you can see loads of hands outside. You've got cleaning the darkness with the light, and then rolling the thorn bush into the container. Finding the chests is a matter of roaming around the patrol zone. Again, I reckon impasse is really good for the darkness chests. So find your chests, rotate between the puzzles, and we are looking for a drop called Memory Vestiges of Darkness. When you get 5, it's going to convert into a purple drop, and this will give you a clue for the Prismatic chest location. Well, first of all, we've got the Facet of Honor, so you're going to get something called Divisive Darkness on your first 5 Memory Vestiges of Darkness. So open up your map and you're going to see a location that's been placed there, and this one is near the divide, hence the name Divisive Darkness. You want to scale the mountain, and when you get to the top, jump off to the right and you'll find that Prismatic chest. Once you've done this, you need to collect 5 more Memory Vestiges of Darkness, so make your way back to the impasse. So after a little bit of farming, you'll have 5 more Memory Vestiges of Darkness. Then you want to follow your map marker. Luckily, this one is in the impasse, so find the ledge, drop down, and then there you'll find the Prismatic chest. Well, next up we got the Memory Vestiges of Light. So the next set of quests are related to the light version, and for this you need to speak to Micah 10 in the Lost City and run through the Convalescence questline. So you want to keep going through that quest until you get to the Alone in the Dark quest. Well, now you're going to need to get Memory Vestiges of Light, and to do this you need to follow the Alone in the Dark quest, find the lost ghosts, and then complete a few rounds of overthrow activity to unlock a new type of quest called Cysts. This is where you have to follow the bird, and they lead to enemies that are glowing with light, and the Alone in the Dark quests, they are repeatable, so you can find one that drops the Memory Vestiges of Light, and quickly you should be able to pick up 5 to get the purple drop that you need. First of all, we've got the Facet of Awakening, so for this one you're going to need the Memory Refractions of Light. So get that drop and then make your way to the refraction location, then you want to climb up to the tree to find the Prismatic chest. Don't forget to check out your map for a hint to see where the chest is, so then do a little bit of climbing up the branches and you're going to find that chest. Next up, you want to go and do some more farming for Memory Vestiges of Light, and when you've got 5, you want to go for the Facet of Generosity. And for this one, you're going to need Memory Blooming of Light. So make your way to the blooming location, head to the huge tree in the middle, and then you will search around the roots, and then you're going to find the Prismatic chest there, open it up, and you get the Facet of Generosity. Then we've got the final one, we've got the Facet of Dominance. Once again, you're going to need 5 Memory Vestiges of Light. Once you've got that, you want to go to the seclusion area near where Zavala's house is, go to the waterfall, jump up to the top there, and then to the right, and you're going to find that final Prismatic chest. Well, congratulations, you've now unlocked everything to do with Prismatic, and you can go away and make some really good Guardian builds, and hopefully you'll really enjoy that process. So let me know in the comments what you think, but that is it for this guide for how to get all the Prismatic aspects and fragments and supers and grenades and abilities in Destiny 2, and as always, thank you so much for watching or for listening. Don't forget you can hit that subscribe button down below for even more Destiny 2 content here on Endgame Express. You can also like the video and share the video too, that would really help me out here on the channel. Well, thanks again, and I will see you very soon. Well, thank you for watching that video, and today I'd like to talk about Endgame Express Backstage, the home of exclusive content for fans of Endgame Express. To join, simply join up through Patreon or the YouTube membership. You get early access and exclusive content, shout-outs in the videos, access to live streams, plus also access to our exclusive Endgame Express Backstage community Discord. Well, here's some more information about the tiers. So in Tier 1, that is $2.99 a month, you get access to our community Discord and also early access to content. In Tier 2, that is $4.99 and you get shoutouts in the credits of videos, and also you get access to community polls and help shape the content. For Tier 3, that is $8.99 and you'll get access to exclusive community videos and also get access to exclusive live streams as well. Well, the core content on Endgame Express is always going to be free, but if you want to go above and beyond and support Endgame Express, then all you need to do is get access to Endgame Express Backstage today through Patreon or YouTube membership. You know, Endgame Express is a one-man band right now, but I would love to expand into more games, podcasts, more channels, but to do that, I'm going to need your help to make this sustainable, and in return I offer you some exclusive benefits and backstage only content. Well, if you enjoy Endgame Express, then consider Endgame Express Backstage today. You can hit that membership button right down below, or you can find us on the Patreon links, and you'll find those links in the description. Well, thank you for listening, and thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you very soon.